day 5, the last day of the cruise. I have a little buddy here, as you can see. I love the towel animals. My hanging monkey is here. They really do a job. State attendants do a great job on this cruise. Everything. I mean, just to walk in the room and see something like that and see all the effort that's put into what's done on the cruise ship is pretty incredible. So let me go out. We have a lot of things going on today. Well, it's all ship things. I'm going to show you a bunch of things on this ship. You probably haven't seen all the features of the new ship, so let me show you some of the features, and we're going to try out a bunch of new things. And then, of course, there's still gaming. We have a game show tonight, and then we get ready to head back to land and back to, I guess, reality of not ship. But anyway, I'm hoping that you guys are enjoying everything I've showed you here at Dice Tower Cruise 3, and that a bunch of you are going to want to come out for Dice Tower Cruise 4, because it's only going to be bigger and better, because each year we try to do more and more and more. Well, as you can see here is the sports court. I'm going over to the sky pad now. I want to show you what this is like. This is something that is really cool and new on the ship, and I'm hoping I enjoy it. We have to go out here, and you can see there's a bunch of activities now, but the sky pad is the one I'm here for, so let's see how it is. There it is up there. I don't see too much of a line, so I'm hoping that I get to do it, but you can see they added a whole bunch of new things on the back of this ship here, and the things that they added are a climbing thing. You see this little hammock back here. There's just a bunch of things that are added. The sky pad is up here. We'll see it shortly, but up here there's a little net climbing area. You can climb to the top, climb down. It's sort of a maze. And there's these hammocks. So these hammocks are something that are new. They're comfortable. You want to relax. Who needs a seat when you could have a nice banana hammock? But now, let's go up the sky pad and see what it is. Well, here we are up at the top of the sky pad. As you can see, there are these new water slides, dueling water slides. The flow rider down there. Oh, and he just wiped out. But these dueling water slides, and here at the sky pad, as you can see, there's a VR headset, and you do bungees, and I'm about to do this, and I'll tell you all about how amazing this experience is. Sugar Leap is what I'm excited about. This is sort of right out of Wreck-It Ralph. You're in for a sweet treat. So as you can see, you get a VR helmet, you hold onto the bungee, and then you start going. You get a movie, and while you get the movie, everything else happens. This looks like it's going to be a blast. Okay, so as you can see, I'm next in line, no one in front of me, and I'm going to do candy. Well, I guess they can't call it Candy Crush. I think they call it Sugar Leap, but basically it is Wreck-It Ralph. I'm ready to be Princess Vanellope here as I go bouncing around in my VR helmet. So as you can see, the first thing you have to do is take your shoes off, but here we go onto the bungee trampoline. This is mine. Well, that was awesome. The VR works perfectly. As you're bouncing on the floor, you're going up, you're stomping the candy. I think I hit almost every candy, but then it was tricky because some candies were high, some were low, some were in the middle, so you couldn't just bounce the same the whole time. You really had to pay attention, but this is such a fun activity. When anyone who comes next year, you're gonna love it. Anyone who's here, I hope you did it. And now I'm off to go get our group photo. So as you can see here, we have for all the publishers, we made a very special cover for this, the Independence Sea Caribbean Voyage. They're gonna get a little flip book, which has, as you can see, the stops we went to, Jamaica, Haiti, and I know it says Miami up there, but yeah, we actually sailed out of Fort Lauderdale, but it's the same, you know. We're all from Florida, and it's just a half an hour apart. So there you go. There is Dice Tower Cruise 3, the Caribbean Voyage. Let me show you a group picture so you can see how amazing it looked when we were all on the deck. So as you can see, we got two different pictures. One is going to be delivered to all the rooms. So we have, this is called the Wacky Wild Wave. They call it the wavy picture because everyone's jumping and waving. That's not the one we're delivering to everyone. We decided to deliver the plain one where you could see more people's heads, but as you can see, look how many people we had on the deck. And this is our group photo. Dice Tower Cruise 3, Independence of the Seas, January 2019. That is almost all of us. From what I understand, a few people didn't make it, but that's almost all of us there on the front of the ship. Pretty exciting, and every room will get one of these as well. Well, I'm walking through what's called Playmaker Sports Bar. It's pretty empty at this hour, but these pool tables are balanced so the pool balls won't roll, even though we're on a rocking ship. And it comes through the casino, and on the other side of the casino is going to be the sushi place where I'm about to take a sushi class and learn how to make my own sushi. I am very excited about this. So we are about to get a sushi class here, which is pretty exciting, and I'm gonna learn to make all my own food. I'm pretty excited.
To remove the starch, okay? To prevent more sticky. If we're gonna be sticky, it's hard for us to shape or to roll. And also, it's gonna be sticky. It's easy to be mashed up. So we need to consider the texture, each piece of the rice. Okay. After you cook, it depends what you are going to use: the rice cooker or the oven. Okay. When the rice is ready, this is the thing that you need. The first thing you need to take care, not to mash up the rice. Especially when you mix with the sushi vinegar. You mix it gently to make sure in every piece of rice absorb vinegar. That's the basic thing, because you need to taste. Because when you mix this one, and then you can see some holes, so it's meant to see this rice doesn't absorb exact amount of vinegar. Okay, we're done with the rice. The next ingredients we have here is nori. Everyone understand what is nori? This is a seaweed, specially made for sushi. Next one here we have shrimp, the tani stick, or pulled the crab meat, and then another shrimp for the nigiri. This is the tempura. Okay, already been processed. Avocado and cucumber, and everybody knows about this thing. Also, this one is for the ginger pickle and the wasabi. And some here we have for the garnishing, or also additional flavor, a little bit spicy. We have the white sesame seed and black sesame seed. Okay. The last one thing here, this is the ground tuna meat. We call it the spicy tuna, mixed with sriracha, spicy oil, and tungarashi. Okay. So, okay, I think everybody's ready. I hope everybody's understand what is rice.
So as you can see, we got special gloves, and here's a bamboo roller. So excited to make this. Well, as you can see, I'm starting here, and here's my beginning of a California roll. There's rice. I didn't know this, but the seaweed, which they call nori, has two sides. A rough side, as you can see, which is where you spread the rice, and then the smooth side, which is the side that I guess touches your tongue when you eat it. And we're about to make California rolls, so you can see the crab for the California roll and the avocado and cucumber. Very excited for this. So this time we are making shrimp tempura rolls. I am super excited. Look at this.
There you go. How sweet is that?
So I'm gonna put my tempura down, and I'm gonna put my other tempura down. And look at that, how gorgeous it looks. So now I've made two rolls. There's a California roll and a shrimp tempura roll. I'm very excited. I think we're gonna be doing some other shrimp roll and some spicy tuna next. As you can see me with my chef hat on, I mean, it's pretty exciting. You can see the restaurant behind me. It's normally a hibachi restaurant, but we're here in the hibachi station doing this, and it's a very fun activity. I love sushi, and it's the first time I'm actually making it, and I think I made a mess so far, but I'm having fun, which is all that matters. So here we go. I made two shrimp nigiris.
Make sure all the rice was intact inside.
Look how good my lunch is looking so far. And there's still spicy tuna to go, so I'm very excited. So as it turns out with spicy tuna, you don't actually put rice across the whole nori seaweed. You only put rice on 1/3 of it, as I just learned. Well, I just made a hand roll. Spicy tuna, that's why there was only 1/3 of the rice, because this one's actually a hand roll. Look at that thing. Look how beautiful it looks. Look how my whole sushi meal looks. I can't believe I rolled all these myself, and they actually look semi-professional or decent. So we'll see. Hopefully it will taste good. So I finished everything. My sushi plate is right here. as you can see.
Don't press,
And he's gonna come
because
around.
when you press
I
this
can't do it
one, it's
myself.
gonna be
He's
more.
gonna be doing the cutting now,
Okay,
so
that
let's
is the
see.
one thing. You have a very long knife. Okay, I want you to use the length of the knife when you cut your sushi. Okay, it's gonna be an engineer. You need to estimate where's the middle. Okay, you need to calculate the middle. Find the middle and slide it out. As you see here, that's why I told you you need to close your nori properly because you need to lock it up. When you close this one like this, of course it's gonna be open. When you cut this one a little bit pieces, alright, I'm gonna cut one more for the make like a bite size here. Alright. So that's it. I cut it already. So it's gonna be a bite size, and now the most challenging part is gonna be an artist right now. Okay? How you fix your sushi on the plate. That depends how you gonna feel people's like that you're comfortable. So for me, I'm gonna fix my sushi on like this side, alright? For that, simple as that one, and then one more thing. For this, we're gonna use the unagi sauce. Okay, I'm gonna garnish a little bit here, just to have you an idea. And for that, to make it more yummy taste, more sexy, I'm gonna use my tungarashi to add a little bit spicy and sprinkle on the top. Okay, I'm gonna, right, that's it for the California roll here. I'm gonna press one more. That's it. Same thing, I need always to find the middle. How I cut, you need your hands to be light. Okay. Next, find again the middle, find again the middle, find again the middle. That's it. How I fix my California is so easy. I want to present it on what is inside the California, so that's it. I'm gonna take that one with my tosek sinigiri and one of my coke. That's it. You have your platter of sushi. Combination of nigiri, timaki, and the root. Okay, guys.
So we have some other people from the gaming group here. Did you guys enjoy the sushi making class as well?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was lots of fun.
I know. I mean, forget gaming. I mean, well, unless we play a game like Wasabi, right?
There you
could
go.
do that.
There you go.
I'm gonna play the eating game though.
Oh, definitely.
Well, if we do Sushi Go, maybe we could like swap, and we'll just draft which sushi we get to eat, right?
I drafted this one first.
And-
But yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Excellent. So here we go. Here comes my sushi. We're gonna get it cut. I think I did a good job here. I'll find out shortly if you have to redo it. Oh, very nice. Can you, I think I got an A.
We have a great tea right now. See, I press, it's nice. Alright. It's look like yang-yang, you know the yang-yang side?
Yes.
That's the important thing of sushi. You need to hold each other strongly so that it will not separate airly here before it will touch to your thumb. Okay, here you go, sir. I want to fix the way you want, but for me, I'm gonna have love this one.
In here, he did. He said he's putting that through.
For the cup of wow, it's a great one.
And I was just told that I did a great California roll. I'm excited.
He did.
You
You put a line in there.
It's nice.
Like a whole dot.
Close it properly. Only to study about the shape of your sushi. That's it. Nothing more than that. Just to how to mold this one. That's it. The exact amount of rice, the thickness, you need to control. And that's it. And here you go. Bam! Bam!
And here comes my sushi plate. Right there already. I'm going to decorate everything now, reline it up, and make it look even prettier. So here we go. My sushi is all decorated. I even decorated the plate. Look how gorgeous everything looks. I went with the spicy and unagi sauce on the shrimp tempura, spicy shrimp tempura roll. A plain California roll, because that's how I usually eat it. And plain sushi and a spicy tuna roll. This is amazing. Now it's bon appetit time. So I forgot the final piece here, the ginger. I mean, what would it be without a piece of ginger on the plate? But there you go. Ta-da! An amazing sushi meal prepared by Chef Jason. So the chef delivered his extra sushi to me. As you can see, his plate preparation is just a little nicer than mine. The way everything layers up. He presented the sushi well, and he even put the handle over the tuna just a gorgeous plate, and this is what you get here at Izumi if you come for sushi. So now there is an empty plate of sushi, as you can see, and I'm about to start the chef's plate as he left it for me, so I get even more sushi today. But here we go. Look at what my plate looks like at the end. A nice finished plate of sushi, yum. So as you can see, here is the whole sushi bar. And I see even more. I see the unagi, the eel. That tuna looks really good. It looks like a seared tuna and ahi. And there's your octopus, your yellowtail, your salmon, and your tuna. We didn't get to actually cut anything today, but maybe one day we'll learn how to cut. But for now, as you can see, the sushi bar looks incredible. And this was a great time making the sushi here at Izumi. Well, as I leave the sushi bar, there is one thing that I have to show you. Certificate of completion, sushi making class. I am now an official sushi chef, and I can work behind that counter one day. Well, I have the final picture here, and as you can see, here is our Caribbean voyage. And look at that with our logo and everything. And inside, they presented me with the group photo, which came out really incredible. And as well, they presented me with a picture of the ship. So I have a special copy here that they gave to me. Dude, do you guys love that? Look how many people were here. What a great little photo album. Special one for Dice Tower Cruise 3. So I made it here to the end of the painting demo, and we have our last painter. How did yours come out? Let me see. You were the last one to paint a male zombie. Look at that, and he's holding a heart and everything. He is, he's pretty intense there. Did you enjoy the painting class?
It was my first time painting. It was super enjoyable. I feel like my skill level has leveled up.
Probably better than mine.
Aw, I wouldn't say that.
Well, you're a master sushi chef.
It's true.
Yes, I am now. So you're a master painter. You're the new Pablo Picasso, and I'm a master sushi chef.
Oh my. Well, that means that we just need to come to another Dice Tower cruise so that I can paint more minis and you can make me some sushi.
Exactly. Well, we're looking forward to having you back next year in 2020.
Absolutely.
So I found Vernon, and I don't know how you're doing it after lobster night last night, but did we have good paint jobs today? Let's take a look at everything.
Oh yeah, we had a great job. Here's most of the painted minis that we did today for Run, Fight, or Die. Everybody had a good time. Different colored zombies all over the place. Had a huge turnout of people. Although I think a lot of people wanted to play games on the last day, so next time we'll have to do a lot more people earlier on in the cruise. So
Yeah.
that's a good thing to look out for maybe next cruise.
Yeah, do more early. Yeah, I mean, we'll we'll make sure more people know about it. We had to do this last minute because, as you know, it was a hassle to get the paint on the ship.
It was a guerrilla paint job.
Next year we will make sure we get paint approvals early enough to announce it. But for now, I think, what could be better than painting at sea? As you can see here, the gorgeous painted miniatures with the gorgeous views. You had an even more prime spot in the dining room. So do you feel good? Do you feel like you have taught people how to paint, and now you're gonna have a bunch of people go home and become painters?
I'm hoping that I get people to go home and paint their miniatures because there is nothing worse than a gray mini in a miniatures game.
Don't come to my house then. You'll be very disappointed. Actually, you've been there, but
Yeah.
don't anymore. So I'm hanging out in the dining room, and I've been just getting opinions of what people thought about the cruise. And tell me your thoughts after coming on here.
Well,
It's
we would say,
exceeded our
yeah.
expectations. It was like more than we could have ever hoped for.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you got gaming. Did you do a lot of stuff on the ship as well?
Yeah,
Yeah.
tons.
Yeah, we got a little half and half, I think, gaming and able to do stuff on the ship. Yeah.
And I guess the most important question is, how was your host?
Amazing.
Yeah, incredible.
Oh yeah, thank you. Well, we're looking forward to having you back next year, and it's going to be another great voyage.
We'll be back.
Thank you.
Well, it's middle of the day, and I decided to take a nap. The nice thing is, on the balcony out here that I have, as you can see, it's nice and big. We have chairs, and I've got these two loungers for myself. So right now it's a little bit of a nap time. one of the nice things about getting back to the room, or in this case a junior suite, is that you have a nice place you can relax. You can hear the sounds of the ocean behind me, and you just get great relaxation, peace, and in this case, the time I need to just get away from everything. That's the beautiful view we have from the balcony here, and it's nice and serene. I just love the sound of the ocean and the waves as we sail by.
So I'm here at one of the new locations. It's called Fish and Chips, and they serve all sorts of fish and chips. But the most interesting thing that they serve, and I'm very curious what you guys think of this. Not the regular fish, but what is this thing at the bottom? Deep fried chocolate bar. That sounds really interesting. And a chip buddy, I don't know what it is. I heard it's like bread and butter or something. But deep fried chocolate bar. I'm curious to see what one of those look like. I just found out about the deep fried chocolate bar. They're unfortunately out. They've sold out for the cruise. But they make them with what kind of bars? Chocolate Mars bar. And then you put what? Coating around them and deep fry it? They put it in with the coating and the butter, and you can see the deep fryer back there. And you guys will have to sample this at some point. I'm not even gonna get to sample it, but a Mars bar with kind of breading and coating sounds interesting to say the least. So here's another new thing. This is for the kids. It's called Splashaway Bay. And as you can see, there's a little kid slide here, and then there's even a bigger kid slide here. So the kids get their own water slide, and it is just a really fun area. There's little water splashing there on them and everything. This is something that if you have kids, you can bring your kids here, and they will just have an amazing time with all of this, these fountains, and they definitely made it. There's a little green slide in there, lots of little water slides just for the kids. What more could you ask for if you want a nice family vacation here? So I didn't even realize how high these water slides are. They start way up there. As you can see, there's some clear something. There's a giant spiral staircase. They come down here all the way to the other side. What's interesting is the blue one literally hangs out off the side of the ship. So this one is hanging out off the side of the ship. Both of them hang out actually if you look up. And these are just incredible, these giant water slides. When you see it from here, you can see there's the sky pad entrance, but we keep going up and up and up and up. And there's the entrance for the water slide. Just come way over here, way down here, with these nice clear parts where you can see people come through, and they end up all the way down here. And of course here we have one of the features of every Royal Caribbean ship, the famous rock climbing wall. And you can see someone's trying to make it to the top. That is pretty high. I don't know if I would be able to make it all the way up there, but some people can actually make it that far. Well, you can hear the nice soothing sounds here in the Promenade. And there's a new store here called Sugar Beach. Look at how amazing this store is. This is candy and all the candy you could imagine. Look at that rainbow of colors. This is just an amazing sight to see this. All the different jelly beans making me hungry. So I would love to go, oh, and look at these candy animals. Wow. This is a phenomenal store. This might be my favorite store out of everything. There's souvenirs back there, Sugar Beach souvenirs, t-shirts, and a lot of candy, just amazing amounts of candy in this store here, just incredible. And look at this, if you like to make your own cupcakes, they have a cupcake decorating class here, which is really, really cool. And wow, that's pretty impressive. To learn how to make rose things. I feel like I should have taken this class. Those roses are incredible. And you make, wow, that is just impressive. Look at this. So if you come to Sugar Beach, there's all sorts of things you can do here, and
yes,
it's amazing. So
come to Sugar Beach. It's the sweetest spot on board. That's for sure.
well, the last day and everything is packed as usual. As you can see, the room is pretty full. We're really excited, and there's also downstairs, upstairs rooms and other things. But we have some good plans today, so Everybody has the other side for the escape room. Well, this is the last night in the dining room, and as you can see, we have ice cream service again. So everyone is getting little ice cream. This is the royal touch, and it's been incredible. And I love how well they have taken care of us. Food and beverage has been the most amazing on this cruise. You know, I really want to thank the whole food and beverage team, from the dining room staff to the Windjammer to the food and beverage manager. They have been incredible to us, and we really, really appreciate it.
Nothing in the room that is meant to be a part of the puzzle.
We are super excited. Puzzle Break Center.
Tied down. So if it's a part of the puzzle, it's free.
So here's the gang. We're getting ready to go into the escape room, and that guy's helping us. So are you guys excited?
Yeah.
Are we gonna break the record of the people who got out with 60 minutes to spare?
Yeah.
Do it.
I trust you, Sam. What do you think? We're gonna do it?
I'm pretty sure you're going to do it. We're just going to watch.
Welcome to the observatory. I am the curator. Part of my duties include preventing certain cosmic events.
Well, here we go, observatorium. We are walking in, and this is gonna be awesome.
Puzzle number 1.
Okay, we're inside, and now I'm gonna stop filming so we can do stuff. But here we are. So I've got the gang here. We're gonna talk about us. As you can see behind me, the screen, 1457. We rocked this. So let's see what everyone thought about the escape room. Okay, how did we do? What did you guys think?
That was a lot of fun. It's the first one we've ever done.
First one, really? Well, welcome to the Escape Club world now.
Great room, well decorated. You were the weak link, of course, but besides that, went really well.
Good job, everybody.
Fun time.
Pretty good room. Better than expected for a cruise ship.
Oh.
We liked it. It was really nicely decorated.
Highly exceptional.
Yeah.
Good product value.
It was very good. Enjoyed it a lot.
Really nice room.
I know, look at this giant observatorium. This is just incredible. I mean, the detail in this is just incredible in this room. And again, as you can see next to Sam here, we rocked it with the time of 14:57 to go. So I'm here at the library, and Ambi is trying to steal my blogging thunder here.
Stealing it?
Yes, she's stealing my blogging thunder, blogging as I'm blogging of us closing down the library here. So we have the library. There's Roy with the tape gun, and the boxes are starting to go. The tables are starting to go, and we have a bunch of people helping us. This is actually really good. Kenny's in charge and doing things, and I'm gonna go help out. But let's see what the plan is. But I think we're in good shape. So let me call our group coordinator, make sure everything's good, and we'll go from there. Show me that tape gun again, Roy.
Tape gun.
Well, I'm coming here to the dining room, and I was told that they made special drinks just for our group tonight. I just heard about this. Look at this. Caribbean Dream just for our group, to thank us for everything. I mean, the dining room, you guys have been incredible to us, just completely incredible. Thank you so much for everything. Well, as you can see, I was given a very special dessert tonight, Cherries Jubilee, 2 of them actually, and they don't make this anymore on the cruise ship. It's called Cherries Jubilee. They only do it once in a while. It is cherries flambéed, and it is such a good dessert. And thank you, Royal Caribbean, for being so special and bringing these out for me. I totally appreciate it. And now I'm gonna dig in. Look at how gorgeous that looks. So I'm coming here into the Star Lounge for our last event. This is our closing night game show, and I'm curious how packed it's gonna be. I hear it's pretty packed already, but let's go in there and see how everything is. There's the meeting and greeting, and the tables look pretty full. It looks like it's a standing room only night at the moment. It's pretty exciting. So we're pretty excited for everything. I see Tom in the corner there, and I think overall we're happy, and it's been an amazing week. Okay, someone's on his knees right now and looks about as tall as I do.
Same height.
Yeah. So we got some cool stuff tonight, don't we?
Yes, so we're about to go in and do a trick. It's insane. Carla, you got to play some games with my wife, Carla. She wrote this effect, and she's the brains behind everything we do, but she wanted me to say that you think we talk about women in gaming. Let me tell you what she said. Let me get you started on women in magic. It's crazy, but she's the brains, and she's amazing. So this is going to be awesome, and it's a tribute to her.
I can't wait to see what you do tonight.
Thanks, brother.
Game show that we've done every other year. But we wanted to start out, first of all, by just saying thanks for coming. We really appreciate it, and hope that you have a good time. And we have a whole bunch of people we want to give special thanks to, and because, you know, people have come and they said we like that the cruise is organized, and yes, but that comes at many people working together to make this happen. So we've had many sponsors who gave you games at the beginning and helped make this cruise possible. So we want to thank our publisher sponsors. We have Stronghold Games. Stephen Ekman Games. They said some games, Ultra Pro. Now we also had some other publishers really step up and sponsor. We would appreciate that. Our opening night game show, and was sponsored by CGE Games.
Yeah!
And all the other shows. And we had an announcement made here, and a lot of, Jason went on a special activity yesterday with 50 of you, and that was all sponsored by Restoration Games.
He's eating dinner at the chef's table right now.
Oh yeah, he's had a special dinner, thanks to his being sponsored. We also want to thank, there's a lot of people who put stuff together for this. A lot of our logistics and getting all those games here was not as easy as you might think to get the things here, but we want to thank Cool Stuff Games for putting that together. They helped with our opening day party and bringing new games, and if you are in the Fort Lauderdale area tomorrow and you don't know what to do, you can go buy more games because we all know you need them.
Yep.
We had a lot of people who helped with the library, and by the way, a big thank you to everybody today. We got that done in 45 minutes. That was pretty good. I'm pleased about that, but we haven't opened the boxes yet. And also, someone just handed me an illusion. Shame on you, thief.
I was looking for that stupid game.
So, come on now. But we'll see what's been stolen later on. But we want to thank all of our volunteers. We have very many. I hope I got them all. Mandy, Suzanne, Amby, Crystal, Sam, Z, Michael, David, Melody, Mike, Patrick, Molly, Lori, Mark, Eric, and Roy. Volunteers, because we have a few others. Hang on, Jason. Stop coming to me and let me finish.
There's also a Zoom.
One of our volunteers also has done some magical stuff for us, and that is Brian Drake. Another volunteer puts together our shows and has them ready for us, and that's our sound and video guy, Derek Porter. And then the person that no one sees really, or they see all the time and don't think because he's not on our videos, but literally put the library together, made sure it got there, carried it on his back practically, and that's Kenny. Real quick, did anyone here, raise your hand, did anyone here teach a game to somebody over the course here? Thank you. It's a big deal to teach games, and we appreciate that. And speaking of teaching games, Peter Vedder, are you here? He put together our Players Want It, Teacher Want It sign. Thanks to David Maddox who put together the mystery dinner. And 90% of the games in the library were painted by Vernon Piper, who also taught A lot of different people did a lot of different things, and if I did not mention your name, I apologize, but we really appreciate all that you did. I get the opportunity and pleasure of hosting this. I get to come on and spend a good time here, and I don't always know what I'm doing. I come on and I go to the room that I go to, because I'm told that's the room I'm going to. I go to these rooms, I sign checks, I sign papers that are stuck in front of me, and all the details and all the hairy stuff and all the reason we're here today is because of Mr. Jason Levine. We already had a picture.
Jason, you're awesome.
That's it. I got those printed too, Jason. All right. And of course, we're really thankful for the crew here at Independence and Royal Caribbean. We think they did fantastic. All right, well, let's get moving a little bit. Like I said, we have a few announcements, but also, just so you know, if you're thinking about jumping out early, if you remember last year, if you came to our opening registration, at one point they brought in Dice Tower cakes that we then completely ate while Jason was gone. We came back and I said, well, here's a picture. So he wanted to be here this time, so we have cakes coming in at 10 o'clock. All right, so just keep that in mind. Just in case you did not get enough dessert yet. All right, so before we get started tonight, once again, we have something, I don't know what, from Brian Drake.
We're going to do a couple things tonight. How many of y'all had a fantastic time on the Dice Tower Cruise? Yeah. I absolutely had a good time on the cruise. It was amazing. It was my first time being here. So we're going to do a couple different things. First, here's what I need. I was stranded on a boat, so I got some of these free little papers instead of buying newspapers. So here's what I'm going to give you some papers here. Take that. You get bored, you can read it. It's fun. It's yesterday's. Here, take one of these, pass them around a couple people that, no, well, we're just throwing them down. I like it. I like your style. I like it. Here you go, take one of those. Take your pick there. You can, not done forcing that one, but, okay, and then there's those two. Yep, we'll just do the floor game. I like that. That's good. Let's go here. And then, would you pass it to you right there? Not you, pass it. You can't pass it to yourself. That's silly. We'll come back to that in just a little bit. But before we do, I ate like way too much on this ship, like an ungodly amount of food, so we're gonna make it a little bit better, do it a little bit further. Here's what I need, don't move, you guys look great. Don't move a muscle. I think I know who would be perfect for this. Mr. Jason, can you help me out with this? Where's Mr. Jason? Oh, you're on camera, can you help me if you're on camera? Can someone else hold a camera? Yeah, absolutely.
I'm giving it to Derek.
It's totally possible.
Or
we're gonna do
Roy.
something. I ate a lot of unhealthy stuff, so we're gonna eat something really healthy really fast. So here, do you know what this is? It's an apple, right? It's got a haircut though, kind of like mine. These are needles. Do you have a fear of needles? No. Good, hold out your tongue for me. I'm just kidding. Okay, hold your hand like this. All right, let's have a little bit of fun. This is incredibly tense, I'm aware. Your job is gross. I'm gonna tell you what it is. Just, yeah, actually, you know what? Do that. That's better. How's your vision right now? That's all dinner. It might be a little blurry, but that's okay. How's your vision right now?
Nothing's in there.
Awesome. Hold this. You don't have to do it to the music. I just feel like it had something to do with it.
Nothing.
Thank you, Mr. Jason. You can have that apple. Add it to your collection. Thank you so much. One more thing. We'll do one more thing. Y'all were giving some fantastic games, some fantastic sponsors. I grabbed 5 of them, so if I didn't grab your game, it's because I don't like it. No, I'm kidding. It's because I didn't have room, okay? I'm sorry. But here's what I need. What's your name? Jennifer. That's my middle name. Come here. That's awesome. Come here. Come here. Would you stand right here for me, Jennifer? Give Jennifer a big hand, everybody, real quick. Awesome. I've got 5 different games here. Are you right-handed or left-handed, Jennifer?
I'm right-handed.
Excellent. Not that really changes anything. I just wanted to ask you, so I was in a dead zone there for a second. Jennifer, would you, with your right hand, would you just hold up to a pointer finger like this? I want you just to reach down and point to one of these games just now. Do that right now. What are you pointing at? Here, whichever one. Here, perfect. With your left hand, point to another. Keep it there. And touch another one with your left hand. Now, go.
Touch it?
Yeah, touch them both. Perfect. Saw those to you? No, it's okay. You did a great job. Did you use telekinesis? I want you to reach out and slide one more. Okay? Pick up one of the 2 that's left and put it in my hand. Excellent. So what do you have left there? I don't want to look now. What is left?
Gold fever.
What is it?
Gold fever.
Gold fever. One.
Mom's favorite game.
So I was gonna say that's clearly how you win the. This is how you win the promo right here. No, it's not. I'm kidding. No, that's not how you win the promo. That doesn't count. I want you to. So you pick gold fever here out of everything. We did not plan this or anything like that. No.
No.
Awesome. Here's what I want you to do. If you got one of those papers earlier, would you stand up? Okay. Well, that's a lot of y'all. Y'all did a good job. Okay. One of these people is going to be our helper. I want you to point to one of them right now. Okay.
This whole guy right
Well, I was going to snap and make it dramatic, but I like it. Okay. The rest of you sit down, enjoy your reading materials. What's your name? Connor? Good, that's my middle name. Here, open it up to the middle. Excellent. Rip it top to bottom, Connor. Oh, that was really neat. Put them together like a sandwich. Top to bottom again. No. Yeah. Perfect. Now here we go. I want you to say left hand, right hand. Whichever hand you say he's going to let go of.
Right hand.
Drop your right hand. Put those in your hand. Rip them top to bottom. Yeah, excellent. You know what to do from this point?
Left hand.
Drop your left hand. Connor, one more time and half. That was not as neat, but okay. Drop your left hand. Turn those sideways, hamburger style. Yeah, rip in half. I don't know if that's what you call that, but rip in half. Put it together. Rip in half. Put it together. Rip in half. Put it together. Well, that's going to get that challenge, isn't it? That's awesome. All right, Connor, would you do me a favor? Would you hand me these? Would you give Connor a huge round of applause? Would you come over here? I've got some I've got some papers here from Connor, and I want you to, you're going to be the eyes and ears of the audience. I'm going to snap, you say 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. So number between 1 and 5. Go, right now.
4.
4. Happy with that? Can you change your mind? All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that 4?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I want you to look and see the first word. It's kind of the first whole word. I guess that one's kind of real. Do you see this word here? That word?
Mm-hmm.
That whole?
Uh-huh.
That's the whole word. Everybody will know that word?
Paradise.
What is it?
Paradise.
Paradise. That would have been a lot cooler. I want you to notice, though, all of these games that you didn't choose are in shrink wrap, yes? Check them out. Yeah, they're all in shrink wrap. They haven't been opened because, obviously, we love Gold Fever here in this house, but, no, I'm kidding. But check them out. Feel it. They're all in shrink wrap, right? Perfect. Put everything over here. You pick Gold Fever. Put that right there. Put that quick. Pick it up. Notice what? It's not in shrink wrap. Open up. It's weird because it's the devil. Open it up. There's only one thing in there, and it's actually not Gold Fever, weirdly enough. There's one piece of paper in there. You chose, now here's the deal. There's about 100 words on this piece of paper, front and back, that makes 200 words. There's about 10 pieces there, that's 2,000 words, not to mention the fact that there were 4 slices you ripped from, that's about 8,000 words. Not to mention the fact there were 6 other people you could pick from, that's 42, right? 42,000 words you could have chosen from, and you chose one word, that word was?
Paradise.
Open up, show 'em. Paradise. Hey guys, thanks for letting me come hang out with y'all. It's been so much fun. Hope to see y'all in the future. God bless you. We'll see you.
Our team here is going to win. Ambi, we're going to win tonight, the game show. Sam, we're going to win. Team Awesome here.
Look at this cake. We've got a cake here. I didn't expect this kind of cake. Holy cow. This is, look at this. This is the centerpiece for the night.
You know what? Since we have a cake, is anyone's birthday today?
This is insane. Look at this cake. Dice Tower Cruise.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
This is insane. Wait, there's another cake? There's another cake? Holy cow.
And now a third cake on
I didn't know they were this big. There's a second cake here. Holy cow.
Sandwich. Upside down cake on top of the sandwich.
This is insane. 2 cakes, and they are awesomely good. So these are the most awesome cakes. This is the way to end the party. Royal Caribbean Dice Tower Cruise 3.
I am here with these cakes. That is one of the most awesome sights I've ever seen. As Tom said, I missed it last year, and wow, this is amazing. I am so happy the way this cruise went, and we're thankful for everyone who came. And now we're gonna feast at the end of it. Here we go, we're gonna cut the cake. Am I gonna get to do the first slice here? This is Darjan, who is our group onboard coordinator. This guy has done everything for us. He has made all this possible. When we need space, when we need a room, he's the one who gets everyone out to allow us in. He has been nothing but phenomenal here for us, and we've got the knives to cut this cake. Let's start the process.
Nice to see you guys. Hope to see you next year also, yeah?
Oh, you will. We're back January 24th to 29th. Independence. We'll be back next year. Grand Cayman Cozumel. Looking forward to it.
No excuses because we need to cut the cake, yeah?
Yes.
I am gonna get the first slice of the cake. I feel like I'm Mike Myers right now. I feel like Mike Myers, you know, in the beginning of Halloween when he's like, reet. I feel like that, but let's cut it. Where should I do it? The end, the middle? What do you guys think? Right in the logo? Where should I go? Let's do it right here. And there we go, the first cut. And here we go. Here's the cake being cut. They're going to serve it that way. Well, look at this. Cutting the cake, Dice Tower Cruise 3, and it's incredible. Well, we put Suzanne to work here. She's going to start cutting the other cake, right, Suze?
That's right. People want chocolate, man.
People want chocolate, which was like the number 3 answer in half the questions.
I got it.
I
got
go.
it.
With the nice sanitary gloves like I used today when I made sushi.
Yeah.
That's a huge piece.
Yes.
It's not gonna be one piece, dude. Chill.
It's not going to be one piece.
Actually, now I'm tempted to give him the whole
Yeah,
thing.
no, give me the whole thing, please.
No, Aiden.
Yes, you have half of it.
Well, I found my new favorite fan here. He just said something to me that made me happy.
Yeah. You look taller in person.
You heard that, Tom? I look taller in person.
That's right.
We found Roy's daughter, Violet. What are we doing now? What are we doing? Peekaboo? Peekaboo?
You said so do I.
You're not gonna play now? We played all cruise long Peekaboo.
She's getting all nervous.
And now you're getting all nervous? Come on. Come on. Peekaboo. 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 We got Peekaboo going here. It's an amazing time. Did you enjoy, Roy?
That's pretty good. Pretty fun.
First one?
Yeah, for sure.
I know. More to come. More to come, and welcome to the staff.
Hi.
Hype. And Peekaboo. That's the answer of the night. So I forgot our other group coordinator, Muriel here. She has been our group coordinator all 3 years. Darjan's new for us this year, but Muriel has been our group coordinator for 3 straight years and has made this an amazing experience. And I know you said next year you're not going to be with us anymore. I'm
but
sad.
I'll cruise with you.
Yes, so you guys might see a new guest with us in the cruise. And thank you so much for everything. You guys, Royal Caribbean, have been amazing, and we absolutely have loved it this year.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hope to see you guys 2020. More than 800 of you. We need to increase the limit.
We will. We will.
All right.
See you soon, guys.
Bye.
Well, we've got an 80s party going on here tonight. Way to end the cruise. Well, we made it up to the Windjammer, and it is still hopping up here. So we're having a good party, just us here in the Windjammer. Last night, games going on, and a party and everything. This is what gaming's about. Well, I found the guy who
I don't know if you
makes
found
this
me.
happen.
I've been here the whole time.
He loves his Royal Caribbean Coke Cup.
This is, well, just so it's full of Dasani water. I must have filled this thing 50, 60 times over the course. This has been, I wouldn't say it's a great deal, right? Because it's not super cheap, but I definitely feel like I got my money's worth out of it.
Yes. So, how do you think everything went?
It's our best cruise for sure. Of course, we've done 3, and we hope that they're better as we go each day. But a lot of things I was worried about did not really come to pass. I don't know if someone stole any of my games yet, but and we haven't gone through the games and looked at them. But for the most part, I mean, super friendly, super great. The staff here, like, they know who we are now, which is really cool.
I know.
Like, the people here, like, oh yeah, you're the Dice Tower. They know who we are. They work with us. They understand how board games work. And this area, the Windjammer, is like phenomenal. Listen, if you're watching this and you are considering coming to Dice Tower Cruise, I'm serious. There is no better convention out there. The Dice Tower Con is a great con. You know, Shucks and Geek Way to the West and Board Game Con, they're all great cons. But the Dice Tower Cruise is better than all of them. I'm not kidding, it's that good. It's not because of us, it's just the whole atmosphere and the people. It's just really fun.
Because we're on a cruise ship.
However, it is the very end of the cruise. And tomorrow I got back to work. So, I'm going to bed. But we appreciate you guys a lot. And if you came on a cruise, it was super fun.
We do, and thank you, Tom, for guiding us through this and being the man, and amazing times, amazing people, and we will see you soon.
Woo!
Well, it was a good cruise, a good time. I'm going to be wrapping it up here. I hope you guys enjoyed my coverage of the last few days. I know it's been a lot going on. I've had to manage this whole cruise at the same time, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys, those of you who didn't come to this in the past, I hope you'll be able to come in future years. We'd love to have more of you come to this. Those of you who didn't come here and are watching this, I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I hope that it was the best experience of your life, and that, my whole goal was to make all of you guys happy, and if I did that, then I feel good. So I know a lot of people said they were happy and they thanked me, but I really, really, from the bottom of my heart, I do it for you guys, and I'm just glad I can make a good experience, and I'm looking forward to next year. But for now, this has been it from Dice Terror Cruise 3 here in the Independence of the Seas. We are wrapping it up, and bon voyage.